I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Give thanks to the Great Mother. Give thanks to the ancestral spirits. I want to say thank you for another day of waking up and rising to the occasion on this day, on this Wednesday, to say what I have to say, and also protect those that are striving for righteousness, and protect those that are doing their best to strive for righteousness, and protect them from those that claim to be righteous and that are actually unrighteous. Ashe. All right. So I have my fez on my head. I want everybody to know the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to say, and this is what's on my mind. This is really what's on my mind right now. I've been watching certain people. I've been watching certain people talk about Ifa, Santeria, Voodoo. You know who you are, and you got something against people that are immigrants. You got something against people that, you saying all this negative stuff about them. But if it wasn't for your Afro Latinos, if it wasn't for your Haitian brothers and sisters, because of what we did over here, it actually started a revolution across the planet. You got to remember, Nat Turner, when he started his revolt, he said Jacques Jean Dessalines sent him. Jacques Jean Dessalines sent him to start a revolt. Keep that in mind. This is documented fact. Before Nat Turner was assassinated, or killed. I see how people don't know their story. You claim to be something that you're not, and you use the word FBA in front of, how can I put this? In front of the UN, in front of the UN, FBA don't even get past the laws. They don't even know what the FBA is. We got to stop still calling ourselves black. This is black. This is black. This is copper colored. This is black. See, when it come out to Santeria, E5, Voodoo, and all of that, we practiced that over here before there was a Haiti, a before there was any colonization. We practice all that over here too. The Orisha go way beyond the beginning of time, the Loas as well. See, we are dealing with people that are ignorant and don't do their own research, and they call it witchcraft. How is it witchcraft? There's no such thing as that. Did you know that a lot of women started the slave revolts? It wasn't the men; it was the women that were the seers. They were called seers, or maybe we could say prophetess, or whatever you want to call them. They were high priestesses, and so on. They started the revolts before the men did. This is thoughts that come to my mind, and I just want to share that. And it really bothers me that people don't get it. They don't do their research. They don't get none of it. They think they know, but they don't know. See, the thing FBA, that term is a made up term. There's no such thing as a foundational black American. But if that's where you want to go at with it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You can go ahead and call yourself that. You can call yourself that. It don't bother me anymore. It used to, but now I'm like, because what I notice, melanated people, you know what I'm saying? What I notice, melanated people, they want to go ahead And they're looking for a leader. They're looking for a leader. None of these people are looking for a leader, and I can't knock them for that because all the leaders have abandoned and sold out. They sold out. They sold out for money. You know, many of them are part of the elites of for black people and so on. So, you know what I mean? It's all good. But anyway, I digress. The whole thing is that I'm here to let you know that the whole voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, all of that is our stuff. We used to practice that every time we had a chance to, but what happened when the Catholics and Christianity got involved, they stopped us from doing it. But yet, what they do, they use it behind the scenes. They use it behind the scenes and they try to demonize it, but they use it behind the scenes. And what they do is they practice it. But you got people thinking it's witchcraft. This is your shit, uh, copper colored people. That's your stuff. That's your ancient practice. But yet you demonize it and thinking that it's evil. It's about the practitioner or the energy of the practitioner that makes it evil. But I digress on that too. I try to be realistic about things, and now I'm wearing my headdress, my fez, so I want y'all to know I'm not playing anymore. I decided to wear it today because I'm just tired of people thinking they know what they're talking about. See, I show love and support to those that want to know. I'm not here for no negativity. All that is yours. Santeria, Ifa, Voodoo, Palo Miombe, that's all your stuff. That's all yours. It was never used for witchcraft like people saying it is. Peace. How you doing, fam? You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of people trying to make it seem like they know and they don't know nothing. We use Palo Miombe, we use Ifa, Santeria, Voodoo, all of that to get answers from the ancestors, to get answers from the Orisha, to get answers from Odumare, to get answers from the Odumare is another name for the Most High. If you really notice, then you wouldn't talk against it. That's just show how ignorant you are, and you're waiting for a sky daddy to come save you. Sky daddy ain't going to save you. There's no such thing as a sky daddy. The heavens is it's pretty much a spiritual thing. It's something that is dealing with the unseen. The ancestral abode is in the etheric realm. Got to do more study and research. Go back to the lab and realize what you're talking about before you start talking. You can't be a Moor and the FBA at the same time. Keep that in mind. You can't be a Moor and the FBA at the same time. That don't even exist. It's not a hat, it's a fez. It's a fez that Moors wear. It's a crown. I didn't pay for this. I got it from a friend that that's no longer here. He gave it to me. So keep that in mind. I just I really want that person to realize your ignorance on a voodoo, voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, Palo Miombe. You calling it witchcraft, but you don't even do the research. You can't be a FBA and a Moor at the same time. It don't even exist because Moors don't call themselves black. This is black, copper colored, black, copper colored, black, copper colored. The original Americans were copper colored. Keep that in mind. Black Law Dictionary in the fifth, I think the fifth or fourth edition, it speaks about the Americans being copper colored. But see, I see how people are so ignorant and think they know what they're talking about when they talking from the side of their mouth and don't realize that they don't know what the heck they're saying. And they think they sound so educated and sound so intelligent and articulate, but they can't articulate themselves correctly or in the proper way of being a civilized being who call themselves a Moor. But then you call yourself FBA. But then you have something against immigrants when those same uh, how can I put it? Those same Afro Latinos were the ones that held. Thank you. Uh, those same Latinos, those Afro Latinos, they held the secrets of Palo Mayombe. They held the secrets of Ifa, which is another branch of Santeria, which is another branch of Ifa. They kept that and held it so we could claim it back. Shout out to the Afro Latinos for holding on to Santeria and then helping us get back into it, and finding out our ancestry, what we used to practice. Shout out to our Haitian brothers and sisters that literally kept that voodoo teachings and then help us claim it back as well. Because the Caribbean is a part of the Americas too. There's a well-known empress, if y'all haven't heard, there's an empress named Empress Sheba III, who's over there in Africa, who said the kingdom of Africa stretched from Africa to India to the Americas. She said that out her very mouth. Empress Sheba III. She's alive today in Africa. She was in exile in the Caribbean. She's alive today. And she literally said that the kingdom of Africa stretched from Africa to India to the Americas. She spoke on the seven original tribes and everything in the interview. So in so many ways, before people try to start talking and don't know what they're saying, you need to do more research and start studying our story, aka History 101. You got to remember, the Moors had slaves that were what you call Caucasian as well, but they were actually what they call it, endurance service, something servants. I can't remember the words. I can't pronounce it correctly. Indentured servants or some stuff like that. They were servants, and then George Washington himself, wrote to the Sultan of Morocco. They also know that the United States was called El Marak at one point in time, not just Turtle Island. We need to stop playing and start doing research, because honestly, we were here first. We were here first. Stevie Wonder made a song called Misrepresented People. Look that song up, those that's watching. Misrepresented People by Stevie Wonder. He talked about the Moors. He said you came across these shores and you encountered the Moors. So before you start talking all that naive stuff about Afro Latinos and the Haitian brothers and sisters, do the research. The Carnival, why do you think they had the feathers and everything? Because they showed that they were indigenous. Man, I get tired of people trying to say that they know what they're talking about. You know, I shout out to Asir Duke of Tears, man, because he spoke on the Orisha and how they connected to the Moors, man. Islam to you, Asir, for you putting that out there about the Orishas, especially Shango. You know what I mean? I get tired of people that think they know what they're talking about. A shout out to you, Asir, man, because these people don't know, and they calling themselves FBA and then calling themselves a Moor at the same time. You can't be both. You can't be both. The blind seem like they're leading the blind, and the blind thinking they know what they're talking about. These are thoughts that's on my mind right now, and it's really frustrating to see how people can think they know what they're saying and they don't do their own research. You'll Google instead of doing the research. I go into the archives of using dictionaries and go into the libraries where lies are buried and stuff like that. I don't got time to deal with Google. I'm getting tired of these beings think they know what they're saying, talking from the side of your mouth, and you misleading the people, saying, "Oh, Santeria is witchcraft, Ifa is witchcraft, voodoo is witchcraft." But you the same person that went to go to the Santeria Botanica to get a reading done. You know what I'm talking about. And see, I'm not going to feed you the energy, but I just want to correct you on some things. See, I'm going to leave you alone, but I want you to know that I have my fez on, bruh. You need to stop lying to the people. You stop lying to the people and stop misleading the people. Once again, this is black, this is copper colored. Think before you speak. A lot of people need to wake up. So people want to try to tell me to shut up, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not the one putting misleading information out. I'm putting out information that's real. That's what I do. I don't get caught up in starting fights with people that have more power than you. I don't do that. See, there's no more leaders like that because, like I said, they sold out. But anyway, I digress. I'm gonna go into the next chapter. But those that are practicing Santeria, Ifa, Voodoo, one love to you. You're going in the direction that you were given. And I hope to see y'all there too on my journey. Because we need to wake up and stop dealing with people misleading us. And stop dealing with people that be lying to us and don't know the truth. And they claim to know the truth, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because these people don't know and they don't want to know. And also they low vibrational. They not high vibration, they low vibrational. Just keep that in mind. And this stuff has been on my mind for a long time. And now I'm coming out and I'm speaking how I feel. Those that are literally here to learn things, I'm with you. I'm here to build and I'm here to help out and do the things that I came here to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for naive people. I don't have time for delusional people. And at the same time, I'm not against nobody. I really am. I'm really not. However, I don't like misinformation. And I speak on that and I speak against that. So on that note, I love you all. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Islam to all the Moors. I want to say peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance to the universe, to the universe. And also I want to say let's keep on learning, let's keep on striving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. All my Afro Latinos, I want to say peace to you. I want to say buenos dias to you. I want to say let's get it moving. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers and sisters that were born over here, let's get it moving. There's only one thing that's separating us, and that's self-hate. Self-hate is separating us. There's no more Caucasian man separating us. No, it's self-hate that's been implemented. Self-hate is the thing that's separating us, and that's showing each other appreciation. On that note, I love you all, man. Self-hate is the main component that's stopping us and separating us in general as a melanated nation of people that come from different walks of life that speak different languages but have the same complexion. And those that know that they have Moorish blood or melanated blood in them, shout out to y'all too. Irish, y'all know y'all got melanated people blood in you. That's name few. That's the name one, and also what else? Sicilians. I'm just gonna name them too. You have Moorish blood in you too. I love all y'all though. Peace, love, light, supreme balancement, darkness to bring balance into the universe. I'm out of here.